over in the U.S., the inflation slowed for a 10th consecutive month in April, now leading to questions if the Fed will freeze the rate at their next policy meeting. Our Seung-jae has more.
According to the U.S. Labor Department's Consumer Price Index released on Wednesday, U.S. consumer prices rose 4.9% on year, down from the 5% reported in March. The latest numbers show that the U.S. is seeing inflation slowing for a 10th straight month, a huge decline from its 40-year high of 9.1% seen last June. April's inflation figure is also the smallest yearly increase since April 2021. On a monthly basis, however, consumer prices have increased 0.4%, following a 0.1% increase in March. The latest inflation figures come on the back of another drop in grocery bills, which offset a rebound in gasoline costs. Gasoline prices in April jumped 3%, while grocery prices dropped for a second straight month. Despite the mixed figures, there are signs that inflation is continuing to cool. And these signs are making economists wonder whether the U.S. Federal Reserve is finally ready for a rate freeze in their next FOMC meeting in June. The U.S. Central Bank has previously indicated that it will take into account future economic indicators such as inflation and employment trends, as well as April's CPI before it makes its decision on the key interest rate. Bloomberg noted that with clear signs of inflation easing, the U.S. Fed has room to freeze its rates in the next FOMC meeting. However, other watchers are less optimistic as inflation levels are still far from the U.S. Central Bank's target of 2%. The U.S. Fed earlier this month raised its key interest rate by another 25 basis points, the 10th consecutive time that rates were raised. The next FOMC meeting is slated for June 13th to the 14th. Seung-jae, Arirang News.